Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to today's edition of Hoodleague. So, Hoodleague is a platform and a page that I've created because I'm tired of cowards atting me in comments and messaging me on Facebook. But when their teams are underperforming, they know where to be seen. They like hibernating, and I don't like hibernation. And the slogan of this group is In here, we enemies, out there, we still friends. So, on today's edition of Woodley, I'm just gonna discuss Arsenal's 2021 fixtures. I'm actually gonna just discuss the first six fixtures because, as you know, you can tell a lot about how your team will be performing this season by the first six fixtures. So where we see ourselves in the log in September, October, we'll see. But without further ado, let me go get into it. So as you see, our first fixture is newly promoted Brentford. Now I don't have a problem with that because it's like a fresh baptism of fire. You see, these newly promoted teams, they have to come to the top flight, and Arsenal's the perfect team for your Brentfords to come face because they can either get loads of confidence from us, or we can get confidence from beating them. In the same breath, these newly promoted teams will always give you a run for your money, especially in the first fixture. And if there's fans back at the stadiums, we know that you can get your vaccination card and you can actually go watch the game. So if there's a odd 10,000 Brentford home fans, that can make it quite difficult for Arsenal. As you know, we have the first game bogey where we don't win our first game, so lack of investment. But I think we should beat Brentford. I don't think it's gonna be a walkover because for your Brentfords, this will state whether they're gonna get relegated or stay at the top flight. So, but I'm going with Arsenal for the win. And then second, we got Man Them down the road. Your glory hunters. Your London is blue folk. But when they get beaten by the red team, they know where to be seen. I'm talking about you, man. You Lampard FC, man. You man that only chase trends. But when your back's against the wall, you know where to be seen. Man, you like Steve Jobs, man. Half button Apple. You man. Yeah. We got you Chelsea, man. And people will say they're gonna, roll us over and give us a spanking. What happened to the spanking we were supposed to get last season? Didn't get it home or away. So technically, we champions of Europe. And I think playing Chelsea in the second game, first home game, I'm really expecting a win because we've had the upper hand on Chelsea for many seasons now. We've been beating them. So I really think that we can beat Chelsea. And people will say, Joshua, you deluded. How can you say you're gonna win Chelsea? Chelsea is European champs. How did we beat you home and away in our worst season ever? You Chelsea men were telling me that this is our worst season ever, but we beat you home and away. We beat you home and away. So I'm saying we can beat you men at home, and we will beat you men at home. And then another baptism of fire. Straight after Chelsea, we get Man City. Wow, I'm never optimistic against Man City, and for me, Man City goes down to the owner's intent. So, looking at the stats here, our record against Man City has been putrid, absolutely dreadful. And when you look at a team like Man City, this is the club you aspire to be. You get your managers and you get your owners that state their intent. They want to be successful. They want to win trophies. And they want to give the fans glory. So if you looking at a well-run club, you can say yes, but it's oil money and what? They're spending money well. I know of so many teams that, they spend millions and win nothing. I mean, Manchester United. Anyway, in saying that, I don't think we'll beat Man City. I'm hoping for a draw. That's me being obvious and honest. A draw for me would be I take a draw any day against Man City. And yeah, next we got Norwich on the road. We should be beating your Norwiches. We should be beating your Burnleys. But then again, you never know with Arsenal because if you're putting nothing in the club, how can you expect to get something out? And we've seen last season teams we're supposed to be rolling over, giving a hiding. What happens? They come, they beat us because we don't have big boys in our club. We don't have big boys at the top. So it's easy for me to say, yeah, we're gonna beat your Norwich, we're gonna beat your Burnley, but again, we'll have to see. But I would say we are beating Norwich and we are beating Burnley. And if I lose, guys, if we do lose, you can add me. This is exactly what this platform is for. And then lastly, our sixth fixture is Spurs. You men down the road. I personally think we will beat Spurs. You see, that's just the thing. We can beat the big boys. What I like about Arteta is his stats against the big boys are good. We were struggling to beat your top sixes, but with Arteta it's now changed. We have a chance against the big boys, but against these smaller folk, we lose, and that's why we eighth. So I know for Spurs, we'll definitely give them a go, and we might probably win. But these other small teams, you guys know, Arsenal can only perform when they're not under pressure, and unfortunately, you win nothing if you can't do anything under pressure. So yes, boys and girls, that's me for today. And I just want to say, if you like my content, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't take a lot. Your fingers won't cramp. If you like this, please give it a share. And if this platform grows, we all have a voice, and that's me. I want to give you, man, a voice. So yes, that's Hoodleague, boys and girls. And thank you for watching.